you guys, it looks like Nazanin Kavari has messed up again, and her fans are starting to turn against her. They're calling her a hypocrite after some recent clips were dug up after what she said in her recent podcast episode about her relationship, where she was also coming at her own followers. People think she's gaslighting, she's starting to lose a ton of followers, it's a complete fiasco, so let's get into this. So Nazanin hasn't uploaded in around 2 months, but she just appeared on a podcast with her sister on their joint channel to open up about her relationship with Mel. For those unaware, Nazanin is a beauty/lifestyle social media influencer who has been in the game for a very long time. And she got into some controversy about a month ago when she abruptly came on social media and posted this on her Instagram to her 1 million followers, essentially a breakup/split/divorce style announcement. She wrote, "I need to let something off my chest. I have been single since March of 2024. All of our close friends and family have known, and I'm ready for it to be public. I'm tired of putting on a happy front. I'm tired of painting this picture when both of us have been miserable for months. I truly don't think either of us can take the next step until it's public, so I am finally ripping off the band-aid." Naz and Mel were together for around 7 years by the time she revealed they had split. From dating in 2017 to the public divorce announcement in mid-2025, it was a long-term relationship that her fans watched unfold almost in real time. So when Naz casually mentioned in an Instagram post that she's been single since March of last year, this obviously took many people by surprise. There had been no clear signs of a breakup, and it just went to show how fake social media influencers can be. Her announcement had led to various theories circulating online, with some of her fans suggesting that infidelity might have played a role in the breakup. Others even speculated that Naz just used Mel for a visa.
Hi guys, I am going to be filming a sit-down video just kind of talking to you guys and explaining things, but in the meantime, I do want to acknowledge comments like this because I have been seeing them all over TikTok, and this comment alone has like, I don't know, like 5,000 thumbs up, and I just wanted to acknowledge it. This is just crazy. This is such a evil, inappropriate thing to say. I can't believe how cruel people can be. That is my husband. I literally had 3 kids with this man. I lived in a house with this man, was faithful to this man for many years, loved this man. Like, that is my husband. And to say that I got my papers and dipped, like, I'm shocked at how evil people can be. This is a very, very serious allegation. This isn't something to take lightly. This is illegal. Like, this isn't just like, oh, a silly little rumor. Like, this is quite literally illegal, and it's not funny. It's my real life. Yeah, so I just wanted to address it because this needs to stop. It's not funny. It's not entertainment.
A few days later, she would end up making this post talking about how she wasn't in a level-headed state of mind and she was purely acting on emotion when she made that Instagram post. She said, "I want to take a moment to acknowledge the post I made about my marriage over the weekend. It came from a very emotional place. I was angry, I was seeing red, and I posted in the heat of the moment. Because of that, I know my wording may have come off confusing or unclear. The truth is, there is something real behind what I shared, but I also know this deserves to be communicated with more thought and care. Marriage isn't black and white, it's not always linear, and when kids are involved, everything becomes even more serious and layered. It doesn't just affect me, this is my real life, not just something to post about, and I want to honor that as I move through it. Of course, my crash out had to line up on Memorial Weekend. We have been spending time with our kids, and I haven't had a moment to film and edit a video. This is in no way a publicity stunt, I wish it was." And it's been about a month, and Naz has now shared an update on the whole situation, and let's just say she is losing her support system, you guys, after some things she said on her podcast.
There's just like a lot of questions about that, and honestly, you guys, I was like, let me just drink, but no. The thing is, you guys, this is like the one thing in my life, because I've been pretty open about a lot of things. This is like one of the few things in my life where it affects other people, not just me. And the funny thing is that we actually made a whole podcast episode. I made a whole YouTube video like right after everything happened. And I was so emotional, so distraught. And honestly, I said way too much. And I'm so happy I never posted it. Every day, literally the night after we posted it, I woke up out of my sleep and I was like, I can't post that.
You mean we shot it?
What'd I say?
We filmed it. You said posted it.
I said I posted it?
Yeah, you said the night after I posted it.
The night after we filmed it, I woke up out of my sleep, literally, and I was like, I can't post that. Like, literally, my spirits told me, don't post that. And I really feel like this had to happen in my life because I feel like I did overshare a lot. And it almost made me like, it opened my eyes, like, you really don't need to be telling people your business like that at all. I think as you get older, like, you have to hold something sacred. And not only did that open my eyes to like oversharing, but just in general, like a lot of things. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, like, I don't even post my kids as much. I just don't feel comfortable. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, my frontal lobe is developing, but...
She then goes on to rant about how she didn't like how her followers reacted to her crash out and how she feels like her followers were invading her privacy and how she doesn't owe them anything anymore.
I do think like when that did happen, I saw a side to my followers that I didn't really like. Like, some people were just straight up mean. And I just want to take a moment to thank those of you who like were sweet, checked in on me, asked how I'm doing, wished well for me and my kids, wished well for all the parties involved. Thank you to those of you who did that. That was so sweet and it meant a lot in that moment. But at the same time, there were some people that straight up like, it was weird. Like, honestly, it was very weird.
Yeah.
And then I said something about it and I tried to say, hey guys, some of y'all are like taking this way too far and I feel like it's a huge invasion on my privacy. And then it flipped into, well, we pay your bills, so you owe us. And I did not like that at all, because I don't walk into your job and I'm like, well, I'm shopping at this store that you work at, so I'm keeping this business running and it's putting money in your pocket.
Yeah.
And like, it's funny because I did take a step back from posting because I'm like, you know what, maybe I do need a break, because I've never ever taken a break. Even after I had kids, pregnancy, I worked my entire pregnancies. I worked literally, I had my video of my birth vlogs up 1 week after birth. Like, I've never taken a break, and I feel like this was God's way of telling me, you deserve a break. Literally, in a decade of doing this, over a decade of doing this job, I've never taken a break. You deserve a little break, and it's time to start holding something sacred. Like, people don't need to know everything. And that's the thing, you guys. I will say, between Mel and I, like, I feel like no one on this earth, even Yasmin says, no one understands our relationship. Even Yasmin, like, y'all confuse me.
Yeah.
Even she don't know what the hell we doing. I don't even think Mel and I know what the hell we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now people are like, well, you're the one who crashed out on the internet. Don't crash out on the internet and then blame supporters for being too involved in your business. They're being like, the gaslighting is crazy. All the comments. The part that feels frustrating is when she picks and chooses transparency only when it benefits her, but rejects it when it gets messy. That's where it feels hypocritical. We also got to see a different side to her that we didn't like, which is very wishy-washy, raw, unauthentic. She came in, crashed out, then didn't want to talk about it when asked, ignored us, and then blamed us for trying to be by her side. Shortly after this clip went viral because in the podcast episode, Nas was being like, if this is how y'all want to treat me, y'all don't have to support me, go ahead, don't pay my bills. But then people were calling her a hypocrite because in another podcast episode from not too long ago, she was literally out here pleading for people to mind her business because it does pay her bills. Yeah, I can't make this up, you guys.
Kind of like how I see, like, in real life that would be. But if an influencer says it, like, hey guys, you know, it was poor choice of words, I crashed out, please respect it, it's like, well, we pay your bills. Like,
that is so terrible to say to anybody. By the way, if that is your mentality, then
so you don't have to support me, please don't pay my bills. Like, that's just so weird.
No, if you think
I feel like a lot of content creators will be like, that's none of your business, like, people need to mind their business. I never say that.
Yeah.
Because y'all not minding your business pays my bills. So please mind my business.
Yeah, for real. But those are the main people who...
Now the tide is turning and people are just like, why should we even support this girl at this point after she's been exposed for saying this? Being like, does she really even care about her supporters at this point who helped build her up from the ground up? All the comments on TikTok, what's the point in watching her anymore? She crashed out and then wants privacy. She's starting to make me mad. Same, I used to love watching her. It's only worry about yourself when it's convenient for her. I stopped following her after this whole thing. I used to love her too because of her family and beauty posts, but now everything is sponsorships and nothing feels genuine from her anymore. She's not the old Nas I used to love. I've been unfollowed her and stopped watching her content. I had to unfollow. Seems like she's not happy with herself and her life, and it's starting to show. Glad people are clocking her now. She's trying to gaslight her followers. She's saying that now because she already has the big following. And the comments just keep on flowing, you guys. I can't even watch her anymore. I love her still, but does she not realize people telling her we pay her bills wasn't literal, but as a joke based off what she said? She just pissed me off. There was also this clip that was going around that was pretty controversial. So after Naz and her sister were talking about how after Naz's crash out about her relationship, people were asking her what happened and saying, well, we pay your bills, so you should tell us. They compare jobs like being an influencer to being a hairdresser and other jobs, saying, well, every other job has support. All careers support each other. And people in the comments were just like, girl, what even is this comparison?
There's somebody that is supporting you. They could go to somebody else. Like, imagine if you're a hairdresser. Am I supposed to go to my hairdresser and be like, there are so many hairdressers in this world and I come to you. So once in a while, you should do my hair for free, because
no,
everything
that's
like
not realistic.
Like
that's
guys,
not real life.
all careers, all of us are helping each other. Like we all need each other.
It's like suddenly you lose humanity with influencers.
Yeah.
Because in real life, like that's not realistic.
I feel that it's mostly with influencers because it doesn't happen at any other line of work.
I unfollowed her yesterday. Her energy is draining and she seems to always be away from her kids. The crash out was also weird. She gives terrible energy now. At this point, the contradictions are getting hard to ignore for her followers, but what do you guys think about all this? Naz hasn't yet addressed her relationship status with Mel as of right now, but they are both following each other now on Instagram. Let me know what you guys think about her getting all this backlash for what she said on her podcast, and also her losing followers in general. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.